Hello, dear students, Marlon, Zainab, Christian, and Carlo. How are you? Hope you're fine. Today we are going to start with a new lesson. After we finish the lesson, what's his name? And then the lesson, how are you in the past 2 weeks? We are going now to start with a lesson that is continuous to the other lessons, which is where are you from? So let's start first introducing the objectives of the lesson. Here, the student should be able to talk about his nationality. Of course, we've taken how do we express our nationality before, but here we are going to talk about it in details. Create simple sentences in Arabic language, create a simple dialogue in Arabic language, and then change from affirmative into negative. Let's see first, how do we express our nationality in Arabic? Here, there is a dialogue between two persons, between two girls. We have a dialogue between May and Dania. Let's see, what did May say to Dania? Here, I didn't start actually with the greeting. I didn't start with asking others about their current status. Here, our lesson is about where are you from. So we are going only to talk about the place, the place the speaker comes from, okay? So May is asking Dania, where are you from? Okay, first I have to demonstrate something here. We need to know that where in Arabic we use it to ask about a place, okay? In the past lesson, in the lesson that we've taken last week, we've taken two kinds of WH questions. We have who. We use it to ask about a person. Only we use who to ask about person. And we have also how. We use it to ask someone about his current status. Actually, it means kaifa, okay? Also here, we have who, which means what? Man, when we are going to ask about a person. Now we are going to take a new WH question, which is where we use it usually to ask about a place, a certain place. Either you ask about where does this person come from which place, or you ask about it, where are you going, for example, about a certain place. But here we're going to use where to make it related to what? Make it related to which place you come from. Okay, where are you from? Or we can say it from where you are. Yani we have two options. Either you can ask someone, where are you from? Or from where you are. Because in Arabic, we have to start from. Let's write it here, or let's write it over here. From where you are. Let's first demonstrate, before we start with the from, what does where mean? So where we use it to ask about a certain place a person comes from, or from which country a person comes. So where means aina, okay? And we have you. You is what? Anta or anti. But look here, we notice that May is talking to Dania. So what do we use? Anta or anti? So we use anti, okay? So aina anti, okay? What do you mean by from? From where you are. What do we mean by from? From means men. Guys, we have to differentiate between men and men. When I say man, it's who. Man, it's who. I use it to ask about person. When I use from is a preposition, okay? So from means men, okay? Also, we have other types of WH questions that we take is what? What is ma? What is what? Means ma. We need to know these actually, because they are very important in the Arabic language. So I will repeat. Where we use it to ask about a place, it means aina, okay? Who we used to ask only about a person, it means man. We have how, which means كيف, to ask about a person's current status. How are you? كيف حالك? أنا بخير، أنا بأحسن حال. Whatever, okay? So current status. What? We use it for asking about something, okay? For example, what's your name? What's your name? So what, we use it to ask about something. So you cannot ask someone, if we're gonna ask about what someone's name, to say who is your name or where is your name. What's your name? You're asking about a thing, so you use what's your name, okay? So in this way, I illustrated some types of WH questions. Here, Dania, I'm from Serbia. I am from, where are you from? من أين أنت? I am is Anna, okay? From is min, and she's from Serbia. I am from Serbia. May is going to ask Dania in another way here. Here, where are you from? I am from Serbia. We use the affirmative voice. This sentence is positive sentence. It's not negative, okay? Let's see how can we answer in a negative way, okay? May, are you from Serbia? May is asking Dania, are you from Serbia? But remember, guys, what did we say in the past week? The sentence that starts with hell, its answer should be by what? Yes or no. Okay, so any question that its answer will be by yes or no, we have to start here with hell. So هل, you is what? أنت. From is من Serbia. هل أنت from Serbia? Here we are no more asking in an affirmative way. Let's ask it in a negative way. I am not from Serbia. So the sentence, if you say I am from Serbia, it's أنا من Serbia, okay? Here, the sentence, for example, are you from Serbia? Yes, I am from Serbia. This is an affirmative or a positive sentence. Sometimes you might be asked to what? To change this sentence into the negative or answer in a negative way. أنا من Serbia. I am not from Serbia. Okay, I am not from Serbia. We used the verb to not be, okay? So, what's the difference between I am from Serbia and I am not from Serbia? By negating the sentence here using not. طيب, what does not means in Arabic? How do we negate the sentence أنا من Serbia to become أنا? What's the difference between أنا من Serbia and أنا لست من Serbia? What did we add to this sentence? We add لست. Okay, so here not means لست. لست, we usually use it with أنا. لست, okay, to with ضمة. أنا لست من Serbia. I ask you, are you from Lebanon? You tell me, no, I am not from Lebanon. لا, أنا لست من لبنان. Are you from Croatia? You tell me, yes, I am from Croatia. أنا من Croatia. Is it clear? So this is very, very important, this slide, as a additional information to you guys. Now, let's continue. So this slide summarizes what the words that were illustrated in the dialogue. Here we said, I am not. I am is أنا, okay? And not here, I told you use with not, لست, okay? لست. Yes means نعم. Where means أين. And the preposition from means من. And if you want, we can add who means man, okay? We use it to ask about a person. This is used to ask about a person. And we have where, we used to ask about a place or from which country a person comes from, okay? And we have hal, which is, here we have to write it here, hal, which is to answer by yes or no, used with yes or no questions, okay? These are very, very important to be studied, please, okay? Used with yes or no questions. يعني your answer should be with yes or no. Now, we have other than this. For example, you said, I am not is أنا لست. What if you say you are not? But you are not, sometimes it is masculine singular and sometimes it is feminine singular. You, if it's feminine, it's anti. You, if it's masculine, it's anta. Okay, but what does not here means? You are not from Serbia. Anta lasta. So not here rhymes with anta. It's not lastu. Lastu is with ana. So with ana, use lastu. Okay? With ana, use lastu. طيب. أنا لست. أنت لست. So أنا لست. أنت لست. Notice here أنت لست. أنت لستي. Okay. So أنا لست من صربيا. You are not as a masculine singular. You are not. أنت لست من صربيا. You are not as a masculine feminine. You are not. أنت لستي من صربيا. This is very, very important. Okay. Now let's go to the other slides and to the part of the sentences. Okay, sometimes someone asks you, are you hungry? Directly when you say, are you hungry? You have to start with hell because your answer will be in the negative or in the positive voice. يعني you will answer will be by yes or no. Are you hungry? Because it's a yes or no question. هل you is أنت or أنت, it depends to whom are you talking to. أنت هل أنت what? If it's أنت, it's جائع. If you're talking to if you're asking someone who's masculine, it becomes هل أنت جائع, which means hungry. Okay? If you're talking to a feminine, to a girl, you say جائعة. يعني just guys change it to تا مربوطة. يعني change جائع into جائعة. جائعة by adding تا مربوطة. Okay? The restaurant is closed from here. What do you mean by the restaurant? المطعم. From is من. Here is what? هنا. Here now is هنا. Close is قريب. So المطعم قريب من هنا. So المطعم قريب. You may pass these sentences either in completing a certain dialogue in the worksheet or unscrambling sentences. So المطعم قريب من هنا. Okay? So the restaurant is المطعم. From is من, we took it. Here is هنا. And the close is a new word to you. You can use it, which is قريب. For example, the school is close from here. The school, what do you mean by school? المدرسة. I'm giving another examples here. You're responsible of everything in this lecture. So المدرسة. So school means المدرسة, okay? المدرسة is close. Close is قريب, but المدرسة has تا مربوطة. You say قريبة. From is what? من هنا. Okay? طيب. Let's assume you ask someone, where is the bathroom? Where is what? You're asking about a place. Directly use أين. Okay? That is what, guys? ال. Okay? And bathroom is مرحاض. مرحاض. أين المرحاض. Okay? أين المرحاض. طيب, when we said here, someone asks you, are you hungry? هل أنت جائع? Let's assume Christian is asking Carlo. Carlo may say yes a little bit. Yes is نعم. A little bit is قليلا. Let's assume you say no, I am not hungry. I am not hungry. Okay, no is what? لا. I am is what? أنا. Hungry is what? جائع. طب guys, what did we say we use with أنا? What do we use with أنا? Which negative voice? How do we change I am hungry to I am not hungry? We add less to. So with أنا we add less to, okay? This is regarding the sentences, creating simple sentences. This is regarding creating a dialogue. This is regarding WH questions. Now let's move to negating sentences, but here I'm using an option. If you want to negate sentences, we said we use less to. We use la, of course, because we can change the sentence from nam to la, and we can use a third thing that has a certain rule. Let's say, let's ask a question here, okay? What's his name? I'm adding things that are not found in this lecture. I'm just adding to you information so you can have an inventory of information. What's his name? Okay. طيب. Whenever guys you're asking about a thing, name is a thing. What do we use? Ma. Okay. So ma is used to ask about a thing. Name is what? اسمه. طيب his. Who? What's her name? So her is ha. Okay, his is what? Who. Okay, so here what's his name is ما اسمه. Okay, ما اسمه, you say his name, the answer here, his name is, let's go here. So his name is Khalil. What does his name means? اسمه Khalil. This is very, very important. So what's his name? You ask someone if there are two persons, two boys, you ask your friend about the name of his friend because you don't know it. اسمه Khalil. Okay, he said to you, his name is Khalil. Okay, right. This sentence is positive sentence. Okay, it's a positive statement. It's an affirmative statement. It's not a negative statement. Okay, right. We can form yes or no questions from any positive statement by placing the particle hal at the beginning of the sentence. So they are saying, guys, about this is a positive statement, and this positive statement is made up of what, guys? This is his name is the subject. Every equational sentence, we call it an equational sentence. Okay, it's made up of a subject and a complement. Okay. So here it's different from I am from Serbia, or I am 10 years old, or for example, I am not hungry. Here we have a subject and a complement. The subject is his name and the complement is Khalil. So every sentence, every positive sentence, which is called an equational sentence, is made up of two things: subject and complement. So we agreed that we have اسمه Khalil, اسمه, because his name is Eheda. This is the subject and this is the complement. Okay, I need here one thing to ask you about. Regarding the sentence, for example, if you want to form a yes or no question from this sentence, his name is Khalil. From this sentence, form a positive statement. How would that? You ask, is his name Ali? So here, you add before the subject and complement hal, because as we know, we use hal to ask about yes or no questions, okay? So is his name Ali? Is here means hal, and his name is the subject, and Ali is the complement. So take into consideration that from this slide, you have to know that a sentence, an equational sentence, it's made up of a subject and complement, like the example we made here. And if you want to create from this sentence, from this positive statement, a question, we put hal between the subject and complement. Okay, this is regarding the slide. So let's see what does the other slide holds for us. So how to negate an equational sentence? So for example, you have, as we said, this is a summary, his name Osama, okay? His name Osama, his name Osama. There we just talked about the complement and the subject and complement and how do we form yes or no questions. His name is Osama. Okay, here, as we know, we have a subject, which is his name, and a complement is which is what? Osama. Type. His name is Osama. It means what? اسمه Osama. Okay? In order to change it, this sentence, اسمه Osama, is a positive statement. In order to change it to the negative statement, here no more, we don't add less to. So as we said, we have less to, we use it with Ana. We have la, which is no, and we have now laysa. So the laysa is used to negate sentences that has a subject and a complement. So throw the verb to not be between the subject and its complement. Let's see where the subject. For example, his name and Osama. His name is the subject and the complement is Osama. So you have to throw not between them. So you throw the not here means laysa. So we put laysa between the subject and its complement. Let's apply it as a dialogue using what we've taken in this previous, in these two slides. Carlo is asking Marlon, is he Christian? Or is his name Christian? He's forming a yes or no question. He wants to know if this is Christian. Is here, it's a yes or no question. So هل, he is what, هو. It's not necessary always to use is his name. Let's use another pronouns. So هل هو Christian? Marlon say he is not Christian. طيب, he is not Christian. So he is a subject and Christian is the complement. And here we have not, so we add laysa. So هو ليس Christian. Now Carlo wants to know what's his name. What's his name? What's isma? What isma? Because we're asking about thing. His name is اسمه. Marlon, اسمه كالم. Now we answered in a positive statement. اسمه كالم, which means his name is Kalem. It depends. If I'm using his, it's who. Okay. If I'm using her, I'm talking about a girl, it's ha. Okay. It's ha, like the vibration of a wave. Okay. Now a summary of our lesson. So the summary says that we have a subject and a complement. In order to negate the sentence, put laysa between the subject and the complement. And he says here that his means who and her means ha. Just kindly reminder of everything, okay? Now let's apply a question that we might have in the homework, which will be graded actually, and this one will be part of the worksheet, but this homework is graded. Let's see here. What do they say? Change from affirmative into negative. Yani change from positive statement into negative statement. I am from Serbia. Here, what do we have? We have Lestu and Laysa and Laysat. Hello, we're going to talk about Laysat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. طيب. I am from Serbia. We have Ana, من Serbia. What directly we use with Ana? We use Lestu. So always with Ana, we use Lestu. Okay, so here we take Lestu. Okay, which is the third choice. His name is Yasser. Type. So okay, his is the subject and Yasser is what? The complement. So اسمه ياسر. How do we negate this sentence? What do we put between the subject and the complement? The sentence that has a subject and complement. What do we put between it? We put Laysa here, okay? Laysa, okay? Another example. He is my brother. He is what? هو. Directly هو is a subject. Let's put it. Brother is what? أخ. But I'm saying my brother, so هو أخي. Okay? طيب. subject complement. What do you put between it? ليس. Excellent. We put ليس. طيب. هي أختي. Notice, please pay attention here. هي, she means here. We know this, okay? And the sister is what? أخت. And I'm saying أختي, that's why my sisters. But this sentence in the feminine, okay? This sentence in the feminine, you are expressing the name of some, you are expressing that this is your sister, but not in the masculine voice, in the feminine. Laysa, we usually use it with the masculine voice. But when I'm talking about, if here we have a subject and complement, I agree with you, and we should put in the middle laysa between the subject and complement. But since it's a feminine, guys, okay, since it's a feminine, we need to add ta to the sentence. So هي ليست أختي. So when it's feminine, between the subject and the complement, you use ليست. When it's masculine, between the subject and the feminine, you use ليس. Okay? Take it as a rule. So by this, we finished our lesson. Please watch this lecture because I'm going to send you a homework related to this lesson. So please pay attention in order to do it.